Welcome to Sexy Floors. This week we're going to be talking about water floors, and we're going to show you 6 very different designs of water floors. And we'll start by saying that just because a floor is blue doesn't necessarily make it a water feature. Every single floor that you're seeing is a custom designed floor with a theme in mind. So for example, the customer would come to us and they'd say, oh, I want the floor to have that beautiful sparkle of the Great Barrier Reef, or I want my floor to look like the beach, or I want it to look like a creek bed. So as I say, these particular floors are bundled together for this presentation to do with water. What you're seeing now is what we call the sand and surf collection, because this is the surf component of it, and it shows the deep blue of the ocean next to the sand as well. So these were 2 shops. One was, I believe, a pharmacy, and the other one was a clothing store, but they wanted to have a particular theme. This is a very interesting handcrafted, custom designed floor. It is a creek bed underneath the surface. So we dug into the concrete and into the floor, laid out the rocks, laid out the sand, and then covered it with our epoxy product. These particular slides that you're seeing now are just close-up shots of the rocks and the sand, and then you'll see a really good aerial shot of what we're talking about. So again, just putting the rocks down, putting the epoxy on top, and making sure that that floor is level from the top to the bottom. So when you walk across it, it's all the same level. So that's the aerial view of the floor. All done by hand, all done rough, and that's the finished product there with the epoxy. And around that, it's made to look like someone has spilled some beer on the floor, and it runs through the creek bed. And the creek is the main feature next to the bar, but the spilt beer look runs throughout the showroom and throughout the offices as well. Particular floor is a translucent aqua, and it's only in a small area in a fish and chip shop, but it's a very striking finish. You can see the overall shot, and that's part of the reason why Sexy Floors have won Flooring Magazine's Most Innovative Product. They won that award in 2008 because of the creativity and the innovation of the application. The application itself is a big secret, but as we've just shown you over the past couple of minutes, with the water theme, for example, just because we say water doesn't necessarily mean blue. It could mean a whole range of things. So that's the reason why Sexy Floors have been so successful and have just recently opened their Gold Coast franchise in Queensland, and they're hoping to open some more very, very soon in 2009, at the end of 2009. So this particular floor that you're seeing here now is a floor in Qatar in the Middle East. That was our first ever overseas floor that we laid in February 2009. And again, you probably saw it in a previous presentation, but we wanted to package it as a water feature. So for more information, not just on the water, but the whole gamut of floors that we have, go to the website www.sexyfloors.com.au.